Hey guys, it's Dr. Kresimir here. It is Wednesday, January the 16th. My goal is to qualify for the CrossFit Games by the time that I'm 55. But most importantly, my goal in recording all these videos and all the content is to have documented evidence of myself, of my kids, of where I was at, of how I thought, available for my children when they get older. Because I know that I would have loved to have something like this for my parents and my grandparents when they were younger. I hope you're having a great week. We're in the middle of January, and if you're living in the London area, we're very lucky because we haven't had a winter yet, but it sounds like it's coming. The past week has been very challenging. I've had to face the loss of a close personal friend. We grew up together, our families were very close. We weren't related in any way, but I would consider him my cousin because of the relationship that we had developed over time. So he passed away, and it's been challenging. It's still challenging, and it's led to a lot of discoveries that I think will be beneficial for you. I think that conversation is good. Training's been great. Diet's been even better. I remember discussing before the break that myself and Rochelle are switching to only eating off track around big occasions like birthdays and like vacations and being time away. So we're 2 weeks into that. It's been great so far. And training's been great. You know, I'm back. I'm excited for the Open coming up. I got to register. I'll do a post around that. But everything's great. My family's good. But going back to the loss of a loved one and the thoughts that have come from having that happen, I realized that my drug of choice, in the sense that, was music. I noticed that around this time, as I was, not wanting to reflect and not wanting to face the reality, that I would spend a lot of time listening to music. And I realized that the reason that I was listening to music is because I was trying to avoid coming to terms with the loss and what had happened. And it's hard to say. I'm far from an expert in any of this, but these are just my thoughts. I think it's okay. I think it's okay to want to get your mind off of it. But I also think that coming to terms is necessary and important. I'm happy with where my mental state is at. I'm happy with the way that I've processed everything up to this point, but it's just interesting that I never related that way to music. And I think that's really the point. There's different things that we all have in our lives. Some people choose drugs, some people choose alcohol, some people choose video games, some people choose sex, but it helps us get away from the current stress, anxiety, and the negative feelings that we're having. I think it's natural for our body to want to do that. I know it's a body response. A lot of times, often people forget if they've been through a lot of very serious traumas, their brain walls those different areas off. So our body does that to protect us. And I don't know the level of depth that we should go to fix that, but I do know that, and I can say that in my past, when I have faced, and sometimes it takes weeks, months, years to face some of these things or to even get to them. But the more of myself that I've been able to figure out and the more time that I've spent solving these issues that have been inside me, the better I've come back and the stronger that I've been. So I think the real value in is, maybe taking some time to start. You definitely want to open wounds that are healed up, but if there's some wounds in there that aren't healed up, it might be time to reflect and begin healing them. Anyways, those are my thoughts. And not awesome talking about things that are so dark and negative, but I think there's a lot of value to that conversation. I hope you're having a great week. Looking forward to talking about something more positive next week. There's some really cute clips of my kids coming up, especially Ari going to his first CrossFit class, which was a complete blast. Anyways, I hope you're crushing it, and I'll talk to you next time.
Good, and then go back and forward. Yep.